Hey Lab Rats, welcome to Lab Rat Academy. It's Becky again, and I just finished an earthworm dissection, and I wanted to see if I could run through the cool structures on the inside of this worm. Now, the respiratory system of an earthworm is fascinating because they breathe through their skin. The largest organ on this worm is the skin, which he breathes through, which is why it has to be wet. The digestive system starts with the mouth way up here and then goes into the pharynx, which is right here, and then it goes down through the esophagus into the crop and the gizzard. It needs a crop and a gizzard because it doesn't have any teeth. So the food hangs out in the crop right here, and the gizzard right here is what crushes it up, and then it goes into the intestines where it absorbs all those nutrients, and then it comes out the anus at the end as castings. The next thing we're going to talk about is the nervous system. Right here, way at the tip of his head, he has two tiny little white dots, which is called the cerebral ganglion, which is kind of like his brain, and then he shoots down the nerve cord on his ventral side, and it's right here underneath. It's a little white band on the ventral side on his belly because he doesn't have any bones to protect him, so it's on the underside to protect it as much as possible. He's also a bottom dweller, and that allows him to feel more things because he doesn't have any eyes. Now, the next thing we're going to take a look at is the circulatory system. So he does have blood going through his body in a closed circulatory system, and right up here you'll see these black little arches. There's 5 of them. So he has 5 hearts called aortic arches, and it sends its blood down the ventral side on its belly, down to its tail, and then back up again on its dorsal blood vessel, back up to its hearts right up here. And for the reproductive system, this is such an amazing creature because it is hermaphrodite, which means it has both girl and boy parts. What? So it has ovaries, which contains its eggs, and it also contains testes, which has its sperm. So it still has to mate with a different worm to be able to share its genetic information, but it stores the other worm's sperms right here in the smaller white seminal receptacles, and it holds its own sperm in the large ones, which are called seminal vesicles. And that's that. Super cool. Anyway, thank you guys so much for listening, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.